Hello and welcome back to my channel. The last time I left you guys, if you haven't watched my hour-long video, which is a yap session, I will not lie, it is about me trying to make more professional goals in the next 4 or 5 months. Because it's literally, July? What's today? The 11th? It's July 11th. It's already past halfway in the year and I feel like I haven't really done much in my career life. If you don't watch the video or you don't want to because it's an hour, basically a quick rundown is I was dropped from my project and I'm in the process of looking for a new project. But I'm also in the process of trying to, I wouldn't say jump ship, but just know what I actually want of my career. Because if you are anyone like me, once you're in college and you get a job, you just want a job that takes you and pay you. And especially in a shit job economy, you don't really care what the job is as long as it pays you. But now that I had 2 years of a paying job, I kind of now want to look into what I actually want. And is that consulting? I don't know. I'm not consulting by trade, nor am I the usual majors for a consultant. But I do want to explore more of things that I want to do. And now that I'm basically being dropped from my project, I am still employed. I still want to look into what I can have outside of it. So this video is going to be one of many parts, at least for this month. I don't know what next month will look like because right now I still gotta go through my goals I made probably months ago and just reiterate what I said I was going to do. So this video is just more of me actually showing off the goals I should be making and what I hope to keep. And by making this video, I am basically telling you, here are the goals I want to have and to keep me honest, I guess. Even though I'd rather you guys don't, but the moment I put online, that is what I'm looking for. I don't want feedback, but I will get it. So this is how I'm going to put myself in a schedule list. So right now we're going to hop onto my computer, get on there and make a little goal list for ourselves for the month of July and August, since this month is like halfway over. So now we're at my computer and you can see the stuff in my background. Yes, it is getting dark in here. It's actually like almost 8:30 p.m. on a Saturday and I chose to record now for God knows why. But any hoosers, it's never too late to start your goals. So right now I'm using Notion because 1, I don't want to use Google Docs to make a template, and 2, Notion just has pre-made templates and they're kind of cute. So I'd rather have a little fun while making a list of things that I should do. So if you look over here, I have my 2025 goals that are professional for me as a 24-year-old. If you have seen my videos in the past where I was trying to do more self-care, those are more personal, more for myself and my health. These are now my professional goals. And I'm sure I've talked about them in the past in some capacity, but I never truly wanted to take responsibility for them because if you have a job, you're not thinking about how to make yourself more smarter. You're just trying to do a job, get paid, go home. But now that I have the time to think and realize, do I truly still want this 2 years later? I'm able to actually put it down on paper, virtual paper, and actually be held accountable. At least if no one else watches it, I will. So I will be looking at myself like, wow, you didn't do that. And this would be kind of a good way for me to look at it monthly as well, just to see if I actually tried on any of these goals or if I'm just talking out my ass per usual. So the first goal is to obviously look for more external jobs because like what? I shouldn't have to explain why I'm looking for more jobs, but if you must have a reason, I just want to make sure I don't stay stagnant in one job forever. Obviously, I'm lucky to still have one, but I still also just want to make sure that if something happens and I have to jump ship, I'm ready to have opportunities or at least a skill set to jump ship, which is why I make interview videos and resume building videos. It's because I'm learning those skills myself so that I can actually go put them out there to other companies. And yes, it actually is in progress because I already started applying for other jobs just in case, because you just never know. And I also don't know if I spell external wrong, but And I will say the due date for right now will actually be next month, which will work perfectly for me because that is around time I'm going to have another monthly check-in. Great, perfect. So the next goal I have is to get more certifications. Oh my gosh. to get more certifications, because I have very few, but they're all from my company, which doesn't mean they pay for it. It means it's kind of their certs with their name on it, and it's not really transferable to other jobs, essentially. It's like using, let's pretend Azure isn't as big as it is. If you only had an Azure certificate and only Microsoft use Azure, you can't really tell another company, hey, I know how to use software because I use Azure. They're gonna be like, what is Azure? So that's kind of where I'm at. I need more certificates that are transferable. And I have not started on that at all. And that will have the exact same date as this one. So hopefully I actually have some idea of how to do that. But that will be a whole different video, because each of these goals, I do want to make a video on it. Putting so much pressure on myself to actually do this now. But I do want to make a video on it just because I want to keep accountable, and people could use this information as well. So it wouldn't be the worst to actually look into it. So those are 2 goals I have. This is empty. So this is where we are going straight into Pinterest. And this is where my stuff is. This is not mine. This is literally not mine at all. But this is the vision board professional that I typed in. I very much needed more ideas of what I was going to use, so I had gone over here. So here I'm just going to look for someone's vision board that is actually made and just get more ideas of what I want to have as a goal that I can do in a month. And not a goal that takes like 5 years, like, you know, learning CS or something. So here's the first one that I found. It's just a vision board that they say is important for them to be the person they want to be. And already I don't see this becoming my vision board, because they're just an avid reader. And if that was something I wanted to do as my goal, it would have been certifications, because reading is all about certs. So then I will just keep going until I find another vision board. And I think the next one that I see is this one right here. This one seems more to align with what I'm looking for, because money. So I think that could be another goal that I need to look into, right? Obviously, I'm looking for more external goal. Obviously, I said I'm looking for more external jobs that I actually need to look into to one day replace the one I currently have. But no one said anything about looking for a side hustle or part-time. And what I mean by side hustle, I don't mean a job that tends to be my own and I have to run it only by myself, like YouTube, for example. I do mean more of a part-time job that I happen to do online or through an app or with my phone, or just something that's gig work that I don't need a car for, because I don't have a car. So that's something I need to look into, because I do want to raise up my savings. So that will also be considered for next month as well. So if I can actually copy this, that would be great. Great. So already I have 3 goals on here that looks pretty well. And usually I would actually just stop here and call it a day. But I do want to look for at least 5 goals to do, because if I'm already starting on one and then the other 2 can be easily looked into the same day, I do want to find something that's a little bit more challenging for me to do, at least something that I probably have never thought of or wouldn't have wanted to do if I didn't put myself on the internet. But that is why I made my channel, to put myself more out there. So let's look into this one right here, someone's 2025 vision board. So let's just zoom into this. So they want money, I get that, understandable. They want success. They want to be a successful business owner. Now for me, I don't necessarily have the willpower to get my own company or make my own company. And I already put a gig work. So I think I'm going to skip on this one there and maybe go to someone's manifestation to see if I want to relate to anything. And already I'm seeing hair care, lovely marriage, life, money, a car, things to put towards. So I think I could probably extend more on trying to build my savings account. I wouldn't necessarily call this a real goal because I have already been building my savings account since I've left college. But I think I need to be more diligent on actually using it fully. So I only put money in it like once a month, and it's just me doing it. It's not auto or anything. I manually pull money from my checkings into my savings while still using like too much money from my checking account. Like, I'm not overspending, but it feels like I'm overspending because I don't see my checking account growing, even though I am making money, if that makes sense. So I do want to actually build my savings account. I will say that it's in progress. Actually, it is in progress because I have one and I do put money in it. But I'm gonna say not starting, just so that I have it built with you guys in a way. But I'm not gonna like expose myself because I'm not ready to expose myself like that. But that would be a cool video to like kind of put myself out there. I'm trying to figure out if I want to do all these on camera. But you know what? I'll think about it. Anyway, let's look for one more goal that I could possibly do that isn't about money, even though everything's about money and professional life is about money. So let's look at the businesswoman essential aesthetic. This one's boss woman, this is CEO. I'm skipping those because I do not want to be either. So this one says, I can and I will. Don't wish for it, work for it. And I love that motto. I just hate having to work for things. So they want to work from home. They want to build their own business. They seem to be their own CEO. Of course I struggle. I just don't quit. I heard that. They record their own videos. That is pretty good. I like that. I am going to make a goal actually for YouTube on here because professional is everything that you do. And being professional means even if you make a hobby that can one day give you money, you have to take it seriously. So I do want to start being more serious in my YouTube channel, which I don't know if you noticed. If you haven't, then I haven't been working that hard on it. But I do try to push out 2 videos per week now, even though my channel literally says 1 video per week. So I do want to try to push back out fully 2 videos a week on YouTube. If I have the bandwidth, obviously. I'm gonna say not started because last week I had 1 video. It was because YouTube was being really weird and I couldn't upload my videos, but at the same time I didn't make another one, so there's that. I'm gonna say in progress because I have been consistently putting out 2 videos a week except for literally last week, which is fine by me. And I'm just gonna copy that and then put it here. And that's when I'm gonna have goals. So those are already my 5 goals I'm going to look into. It is to look for more external jobs, and we'll talk more about that once I actually make that video. And just talk about what I'm actually doing for it, what roles I'm going for, what the salary looking like, and all that fun stuff. More certifications that are transferable because there are many of them that don't do anything. Like, I love a communication cert, but like if I can't speak better, then but it's all about what you put into it. Look for a side hustle or a part-time, just because more money, if anything, and because bills exist, and because I have a place that I rent by myself, and because bills exist. I think that's the main reason why I'm looking for a part-time. Yeah. Build my savings account, so that will obviously make sense because bills exist and money is not tight, I wouldn't say, but I don't want to be like one day 30 and then have like no savings account, or I need like a really big medical thing and I have like nothing built after like 7 to 10 years essentially. And the last thing I'm going to do this month is 2 videos a week on YouTube. And I do very much believe that I am already in progress of doing this. I just need to fully put myself to work and actually get more videos out, because it's not that hard to do videos like this because I'm not doing a million angles. It's not that hard to do videos like this because I'm not doing a million angles but it can be kind of draining for me to have to sit down, think of ideas on top of my normal job, especially since I don't even use any other social media. I just use YouTube, and I only use the long form. I don't use shorts because I don't want to deal with that. I'm just being honest. I don't want to deal with that. So this is the easiest way for me to do everything. So already I have 5 goals that I'm going to do for this month, and they have a due date, which I don't know if it'll tell me on my Gmail if they're due, but I do intend to come here once in a while and actually look at it. So we're gonna stick with it being 2025, but these are obviously for August of next month. So that is all I have for you guys today. This is what I really just wanted to show you guys and just talk through what I'm planning to do for the next month. And hopefully all my videos, unless I go out and want to show you guys a vlog, will be more about how I'm actually pushing out these ideas onto a digital paper, Google, and making them believable. And I'm taking you along with me because if something doesn't go well, I want to blame someone else. So that is all I have for you guys today. Thank you guys very much for watching. I will talk to you next time on a new video. Peace. Bye-bye.